And we're back on the Mana Symbol channel. It's time to play a sweet donation list from the one, the only, the master of Enduring Ideal and Spell Shift, JKTorborg. So JKTorborg is a lover of janky yet bombastic decks in the modern format, and we have no exception here with Aethermage's Touch. So 2 white and a blue for an instant. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Then you may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. All right? Any creature. It gains at the beginning of your end step. Return this creature to its owner's hand. Then put the rest of the cards revealed this way on the bottom of your library in any order. So there's a very interesting pause for thought here. It says it gains at the beginning of your end step. Return this creature to its owner's hand. Seriously. So your end step. So if you put this on your opponent's turn or during your own end step, it won't bounce to your hand until the next end step. Which is super handy when you're going to put in an Emrakul the Aeons Torn. Big ol' spaghetti. Love that. So, you know, we can put this in and then block with it, and then attack with it next turn. Seems pretty good for 4 mana. And then there's the rest of the cards. So why are we playing the cards that we're playing as additional potential hits? So we've got Torrential Gearhulk here. That's 4 blue. When it comes into play, we get to cast target instant from our graveyard without paying its mana cost. Which basically means we could just cast Aethermage's Touch again and have another go, but we get a 5/6 into play. Then we've got Fury and Solitude, pitch elementals with enter the battlefield triggers that allow us to deal potentially devastating damage to our opponent's battlefield. Then we're also playing Through the Breach, which we can team up with Emrakul or any of the rest of them and do the same thing. If you have Torrential Gearhulk, Through the Breach, and Emrakul in your hand, you can Through the Breach a Gearhulk, and then you Through the Breach the Emrakul on the Gearhulk trigger. So you can swing for 21 that way. And then Prismari Command is just generally good in Breach decks. We've got Prismatic Ending and Counterspell because we're in the Jeskai colors. So I have a rebuild of this that I'll be interested to look at and maybe think of more when we get to the end of this league. But I don't think there's much to say other than this is probably going to be a pretty damn sweet time. So let's rock, roll, and rumble. Woohoo! Oh, hold on. Take a break from the song cue to listen to blocking Inkmon Nexus with a hammer attached to it with Emrakul and instant speed. And it shrinks to a 4/4 and then you Annihilator trigger. Simple because you're a drummer, I just got it. Good. Glad we got there together. I'm not making fun of you. That happens all the time. When I think about you, I touch myself. I don't want anybody else. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You're the one who makes me come running. It's actually a very good song. I think an Australian pop group, the Divinals, I think. Also, it stands to reason that the band that did... Yeah, Australian. It stands to reason that the band that did When I Think About You, I Touch Myself would have a pun name. Alright, so this is a totally non-suspicious hand, so let's go. Doesn't look like we're doing anything special, but we can actually just draw Aethermage's Touch and be good to go from here. So, opponent will think we're on stock blue-white, which is fine. Oh yeah, this could also be a Chalice deck if you wanted it to be JKTorborg. Aethermage's Touch and Breach actually give you a lot of play to how you build the deck. Okay, so we kind of look like we're like Blue Moon. Get Chalice on the board. I think in my... Well, not in this version you don't. Oh, goodness. Not what I wanted to draw. But that's okay. Oh, it's Jund. Oh. And they saw the Fury, so they're probably going to go really slowly to not get blown out. You decided you want to be reactive versus proactive for a bit? Yeah, totally. I don't know which is the best way to build that. That's going to be the exploration here that's going to be interesting. Like, Prismatic Ending, if you want to keep Prismatic Ending, you could play Chalice, because it's like the great team-up. Fire Ice is like a card that I put in the version that I was kind of looking at for reasons. I just really like Fire Ice as a card in Modern. Okay, play a tap land here. Nice to see what they saw on top from Bauble. To know if they know we're on combo. Yeah, well. I mean, this is the only 3 or less cost in my hand, so. Yeah, blue-white control, I guess, is a reason not to. Okay, so we need another white. That's fine, we can get that here. Anybody else? When I think about you, I touch myself. I toss my... Alright. Back to song queue. We're probably going to see Rana and Sex here. No, it should be... Oh, maybe... Yeah, I was going to say, they did deal... Well... You guys think Swords to Plowshares is a good card against Death Shadow? Any Swords to Plowshares fans in the chat? Personally, I think Swords to Plowshares is a very reasonable card against Death Shadow. They bolted the... No, I caught it too late. Yeah, that's on me. They bolt me? Okay. Qu'est-ce que c'est fuck? Fetch shock themselves TBR? Scourge. Oh, no! Wait. How does this work? So we swords the... No, that doesn't do anything. It's not going to change the size of that at all. So we're going to Solitude the Death Shadow. Solitude the Scourge, they gain 5, and the Shadow dies. No, but we're going to Solitude the Shadow because they could make it bigger. It kills both? I'm at 15. It won't kill both. Yeah, I know they gain 5. The Scourge won't die. That's the thing. They fetch to grow Shadow to 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna Swords the Shadow. That's the play here. The play here is Swords the Shadow. Right? Then you block? I mean, they did play 2 bolts. Alright, fine. We'll go for the max upside. I still have a Fury to maybe kill the Death Shadow afterwards, so it just depends on how this plays out. Could have shocked in. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about Scourge at the time, though. But I wasn't thinking about Scourge at the time. Right? I think that makes sense. They had a Heat. Brutal. Wait, but it's still going to be 3. Yeah, okay, fine. This is fine. This is totally fine. No, not blowing it at all. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, Fury's got our back. Don't worry about it. Boop. They can put Lurrus in their hand, and then we can attack on a 4. Which is obviously a little bit dangerous, but... Good old Furry. Good draw, good draw, good draw. That's not a good draw. Yeah, hitting the Scourge was definitely the play there. I mean, we just have to attack. There's nothing. I need to draw spells. JKTorborg made a 25 land deck. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I'm doing the best I can, all right? Okay, so they can now go Lurrus into Scourge if they want. We're not dead to this. Will spells to the top. No, I think your land count looked okay to me, JKTorborg. It's just like a danger this deck's gonna have. Emrakul? That'll do. So, Shock Lurrus, draw 2, discard 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Right? No, because then I can't. Shock Lurrus, just draw 2, discard 2, and then we can just pass the turn. We'll be fine, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Lurrus, though. Yeah. Yeah, we're not dead on board. Even if they kill the blocker, we're not dead. So. Should be okay. I don't need more lands. Wait, they can't attack. Pog? No, we're good. We're good. They can't attack. We're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. If they attack, they almost definitely lose. You shall not see my secrets. Come on. All right. Just about. Now, Prismari Command's fine. I think I'm going to hold it. I can't imagine them shocking, but yeah. Oh, they have to draw the actual shock, yeah. This is flipped. So that's kind of annoying. They didn't attack. All right, we're going to go draw a card and then draw 2, discard 2, make a treasure, and see if we just win on the spot. Yeah. Think this is the way to go here? Fury. Fury wipes out Dragon's Rage. That's fine. Oh, it wins. Right. We breach it. Yeah. Nothing like a breached Fury. Whee! No, it's okay. I'm not rushing through any of my decisions here. I'm not rushing through any of the decisions here. I don't know this deck well enough to do that. All right, let's get some rips. No. Firewalker? No. Verdict. Yes. And then maybe Ulamog just to, like... I feel like we just lean into the variance here, just, like, try to top deck the win. They are unjund. We should have rest in peace. We should have rest in peace for sure. You want path and rip? I mean, there's only one path, so I mean, I guess we can. The cuts here should probably be Fury and Gearhulk, right? Because Gearhulk plus rest in peace is no good. Yeah, I don't think I want 4 rip either. I think 2 is probably fine. Cut a Gearhulk. Yeah, I figured, JK, I need 3 rip. I was wondering why there were two Ulamog's in the sideboard. I think I should go down Furies. That's getting the hit density lower. I just feel like Fury is almost definitely the worst card in terms of being a removal spell against them. You know, like Rest in Peace is just a better removal spell because it kills all the DRCs and all the Tarmogoyfs essentially. Yeah. Do you need want Roop? I think this is probably where I want to be. Make Laris a bad card. Yeah, like I think we do actually want the 4 Rest in Peace. As wild as it feels against Suicide Gend. It's tough to sideboard this deck as is. I'm sure we can make a version where it'll be a little bit easier. It's where you want to be? Good, good. No white mana. Hand is otherwise really good, and we've got Prismari Command to maybe fix us. And we're going to get discarded. So I think I'll keep this. It's not great, but... Bye, rest in peace. Yeah. It's okay. We've got 4 to draw into. Second Solitude. Don't mind if I do. There's third Solitude. Oh, rats. Who needs rest? We're just out here metagaming, people. We're just breaking the format. Just out here breaking the format with JKTorborg's brews. Last time we played one of these, we went 4-1. Off to a strong start here. Deck is busted, exactly. Yeah, if you want to avoid that as much as possible, Turducken, add the word lyrics to your song request, and it tends to avoid that more often. This is a Linkin Park song from, I'm assuming, their era after they were famous, and it's simultaneously like I've never heard it before, and we're getting the music video along with it. It is what it is. I'm not going to turn it off just because we got the wrong thing. Like, Turducken wanted to hear it. It seems like a fine song. Alright. Burn A. Alright. Well, we've got 3 Kor Firewalkers in the sideboard for a reason. No, it's almost over, Turducken. I would have skipped if I thought it was a problem, and I didn't, so I won't. I'm going to keep the Counterspell on top. I hate having to do it this way, but I just really want something that's going to do something in the early game. Like, there's just no guarantee my next card would do that anyway. Turducken! This is the version of Put It on the Ritz we basically played in one of the musicals that I played on cruise ships. And on the stage were all the dancers dressed as dancing penguins. Oldie bit of goodie, yep. Putting on the Ritz by Tago. Shiffle that away? Oh, we're shiffling. Yikes! Alright, I'm gonna save the Counterspell in case they just, like, force a Boros Charm. No, I can't. You can't. You just have to spew. You gotta spew. There's nothing but spew. You gotta spew. If you don't do it, they'll just kill you worse. It obviously lets them know I don't have anything in my hand, but the dirty secret is that I don't have anything in my hand, so. The only thing I will keep on top right now is an Aethermage's Touch. That is it. That's the only card I will keep on top. Or Fury? Okay, Fury's fine too. I'll keep Fury on top. My bad. Didn't mean that, Fury. This format needs chill. This format has no chill. Squaw! I mean, Modern's had no chill for years. It does have Karma, though. There is Karma in Modern. What is in their hand? Oh, it's Searing Blazes. It's Searing Blazes all the way down. And maybe a Boros Charm? So I can fetch Breach Gearhulk and Counterspell? Or I can fetch to 3 and Gearhulk Counterspell. Yeah, it's got to be fetched to 3. I was just like commenting on a thing we could do. No. It's definitely there's no way that spewing the Breach here fetch to 4. No, I'm fetching it to 3 because like there's just no. I need to top deck basically exactly Emrakul right now, and I need them not to have a single 1-mana card in their hand. Like, that's the win here, is like, if somehow, yeah, their hand is nothing. Emrakul? Solitude will gain me 3? But I could Solitude my Gearhulk in response to them. I could hit him for 5 and then gain 3 with a 3/2 lifelink? No, we're not going to breach it, we're just going to play it. Yeah, I'm just going to attack him for 5. Can't Solitude Gearhulk? Why in the hell not? Why not? No, you can't Solitude a Solitude with itself. Yeah, I knew they were clunked up on Searing Blaze. I knew it. I was almost curious to see if they would hold priority and double Searing Blaze there. It's always jamming here, baby. Love me some Huey Lewis. Okay, so this can't exile itself, but End step. Yeah, we did. I mean, they had a lot of cards in hand, so we didn't, but it looked like it. We were going to Aethermage touch into a Fury. There were no Emrakuls anywhere to be found. So, Firewalkers. So, on like Ulamogs and no counterspells. Yeah. Annihilator 4 is fine. Counters over Prismari? No, I feel like I really want the velocity, and this is a kill spell too. Like, I want to be able to get up to 5. Maybe that's wrong, but... I feel like I want one less, like, Gearhulk. I know Fluster isn't the worst. I just think the way the deck is set up, we're fine here. Actually, you know what? Silundi. Let's cut Silundi and then just go like this. Just feel like if the plan is 5 mana, we're dead. Well, we have Kor Firewalkers, Prismari Commands, and Prismatic Endings. Like, I think we should be fine. On the play, at least, right? Like, if the hand is at all reasonable... Yeah. Have I seen Inscription? Or Inscription, I'm assuming. You must say 5-0s in the stream? No. You know we don't 5-0 without you. Okay, are you serious, deck? Do you understand how many lands are in here? Why is Goblin Guide constant hater? I don't get it. Don't get it. Good draw, though. Yeah. Swifty? Sure. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor. Get Swifty in here. Alright. Well, that's nice. Unfortunately, I have to use this Prismari Command to kill that. Probably should just make a treasure. Although... No, because Solitude does work here. Yeah, we'll be fine. No, we're just adding the treasure token because now I can hardcast Solitude. Got a shock to... Ah, there's no planes! So I just want to point something out to you. In my rebuild, we've got them all. Okay, let's go Hallowed Fountain. Planeswell dangerous? No, not at all. Spike told you not to. Spike likes losing to Blood Moon. It's dangerous. You know what's dangerous? Dying. I love Spike, but that boy makes the most unbelievably greedy 2-color mana bases I've ever seen. in terms of playing against Burn and playing against Blood Moon. I mean, he's great, and he's much better at the game than I am, and he builds them better than I do. In fact, you should probably listen to his advice. I'm just saying, I've lost a lot to Burn. Boris Charm? Okay, so maybe I should have gone for the Solitude here. Oh, well. Didn't want to Solitude it? Well, I felt like they were going to kill the Fury. And now I can gain 3 life if I need to. Alright. If they have literally double Lightning Bolt, we could die here. You gotta be kidding me. No way! God, what a jerk. Alright, we weren't hitting anything exciting anyway. Alright. It's fine, it's fine. We weren't hitting anything good anyway. It was a Solitude, it was nothing. I know we were gaining 3, but like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm just, yeah, dead to no planes, basically. You know. Mana Symbol losing to Burn, yeah. I am a Sag. Got that feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. You can't play a planes. Oh, did I have the fetch that looks for an island in hand? Did I screw up my sequencing? Oh, because I used the Arid Mesa second. Yeah, I bet I did. Yeah, I forgot there were off-color fetches. Quote-unquote off-color. Non-blue. Yeah, and I used them in the wrong order. So that's on me. Which is not surprising. Losing a Burn. Beating Burn often requires very tight technical play. Alright, we're keeping this. There's no way we're not. It might be Tron. We might be okay. We need the funk. Give up the funk. Ow, we want the funk. You better have that funk. Could be Affinity. With Giganta. Nope. Always Tron. No turn 1 play means Natty Tron. Right. I mean, I agree with you, but in theory, I would have. Oh, what? Wait, what? Well, it's in Emrakul's hands now. Have you ever drank Bailey's from a shoe? Have I ever done a shoey? I have not. I went to 26. Maybe they'll plus Copium. Okay, so we can't cast anything that we draw now. I can Fury to stay in the game, so I will. Because now I only need to draw 1 land. A Bailey Shoey. Yeah, I mean, all Shoeys sound awful, although I feel like the appeal is to drink it out of, like, a woman's heel. Not because I'm, like, into feet or anything. I'm definitely not. But just, like, the whole concept of it seems kind of like an Australian, what do I want to call it, like a mating ritual? Or a boot-shaped glass? No, that's not a shoey. heal is rookie stuff? Sure. I just don't want, like, a running shoe where it's gonna, like, soak into, like, sweat-soaked... Like, ugh. Notes in an octave, nailing it. Definitely sounds exactly like someone like that would say. Alright, get out of here, Maze Mind Tome. More of a threat display? Okay, got it. So Tom Cardy with all the synonyms for I'm gonna fight you. G'day, champion. How you doing, big fella? Apparently a lot of Australian vernacular for I'm going to fight you. Oh shit, we're 1-1. Jiggy, we annihilated someone playing... Alright, that's something. We annihilated someone playing Death Shadow. Unfortunately, the worm coils are going to be really frustrating. Jeez. Yep. We want the fun. You gotta have that fun. To be fair, Silundi Visions wouldn't really help, right? If we're just being totally on the clear. You guess you need 30. You ever seen a primetime deck just, like, stumble on lands? I know I have. Alright. So... The thing is, if it's an Emrakul, I can't actually block with it. But... do it in response. I'm gonna... Because if I flip a Solitude, we just Solitude the Worm Coil and start attacking them. Whee! We gonna miss. We did not miss. Look at the cards, opponent. Look at the cards! I mean, I can't block, though. So I'm going to 1. And then this doesn't beat them. So... No, but it doesn't really matter, right? Like, they're going to have 2 worm coils at the very worst. The draw wasn't good enough afterwards, either. It gets bounced at the end of my turn, God with a shotgun. Yeah, we did the thing. Yeah. Yeah, Aethermage's touch is not worded like anything else. You gotta send the message. If we had drawn Solitude, we would have been okay. G'day, champion. Hello, big fella. So you've got a good head. Alright, so... Ulamogs. And... Path. And... Oh, Fawn. Ooh, there we go. Doy. We don't want Fury. At least I don't. Yeah, Fawn. I guess I want Solitude even less, though. Do I? No, because they're playing, like, the full boat of Worm Coils. They're playing, like, the anti-aggro version of Tron. You like 2-2? I guess. Yeah, I totally agree with you, JKTorborg. I did the best I could that game. Deck wasn't having it. It's fine. Like, Blue-Red Breach ending is also very bad. No, it is not. Slowing down your Tron player from hitting their early Tron is a big deal. Huge deal. We can't possibly go off before turn 4, so we need to do everything in our power to stop them from having turn 3 Tron. Ending is not bad. It removes maps. It removes their little cantrippy bauble doodads. It is important to keep your endings in against Tron. Yeah, Freak knows. Freak is a green Tron player. He knows. Listen to Freak You Nasty. Also, just generally listen to Freak You Nasty. Especially because encouraging you to listen to Freak is going to bother him. Which makes me happy. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. It's a good song. The key is, can I do it up an octave, which would be... I'm not going to do that to you. Check out Inscription. I haven't seen my fourth wall this violated since Doki Doki Literature Club. All right. Kai Guy MTG. It's funny you ask. The rebuild of this deck that I'm proposing to JKTorborg has Fire Ice. So is Inscription on Steam or anything? I assume it's a game. Don't forget to shill Twitch Prime subs for Freak You Nasty. You got it. So if you got yourself a Prime sub and you don't use it this month, Jeff Bezos wins. We can't have that. Wow. Can I keep this? Yes? No. I need to draw too many things for this hand. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That's much more reasonable. So we keep this, we bought him a land, and we'll never draw the land that we shipped. But that's okay. Freak definitely appreciates the love. He just doesn't... I think it's that he feels financially well off compared to many of the people who are also streaming, and therefore doesn't feel like he needs to take away from us. Which is, like, you know... I think it's nice that there are people who would choose Freak over the rest of us, and I also think it's nice that Freak goes, yeah, but these other people need it more than I do. Without explicitly saying that most of the time. Because he's a softie. Also, Imposter Syndrome? Dude, you're great. Like, the fact that I'm the one saying it, and you know who I am, I mean, that's, you personally, that's... Could use more words. I really don't need to. Like, you're great. Well, Shadowless, the thing is that Freak understands that there are a lot of people here for whom this side hustle of streaming is, like, not... It's not free. Like, they could actually be doing other things with their time that they... would be doing, but this actually can make them some money, so... I guess this is not as good as ending the sphere. Yeah, I probably should have done that, Torborg. It would allow me to keep the ending for hitting the next spell. Yeah, I just missequenced there because I was talking. That's on me. You 4-1 with that, Freak? Good. I thought it was looking a little sketchy, but I'm really glad that you did do well with that. What the hell? What was this? This means... Alright. This means they don't have a payoff. And they also don't have a Ancient Steerings. You put up version 2 on the Stream Decker. I do love me some Mardu Mediums. Are you going to play more of that tonight, or what? I'll play Giganta here. All right, so if we Prismari Command into something. Oop. Oh, I totally get that, Shadowless. I totally get that. I'm just saying Freak definitely, as far as I can tell, his reluctance to be supported mostly comes from the fact that I feel like he doesn't actually want to be taking stuff away from someone else. Yeah. I mean, I did my best. I know they can sack this in response, but then they don't get the green man out of it. I mean, you are giving your content away for free. There's just unfortunately an option for people to pay you for it. Where are our forces? Yeah, I mean, where's our counterspells? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Good old dwarf bugs. They had Warping Whale. Unfortunately for them, Warping Whale doesn't do much against us. I don't know what they're keeping all their mana open for. Like, they have a Gigantha in hand. Yeah, I completely get you, Freak. But Shadowless, like, nobody sees his sub count unless he decides to show them. It's like a reason why, like, I don't show my sub count, but like, I don't fault anyone who does and anyone who shows like a daily sub goal or anything like that, because they're trying to just like be clear about the fact that this is something that they need to do for work in theory, or that they, I don't know, like gaming the system, like they like to make that growth metric. Whatever reason they have, it's not a problem. Spike has brought it up several times on stream where he's just like, yeah, I mean, it is, but like, when it's something like money, which can actually change other people's lives and Freak doesn't need it, that's all. Alright, so we're going to Aethermage's touch on, I guess, end step. See if we can hit one of our fatty boom booms. And whatever it is goes to my hand afterwards. Yeah, buddy! Woohoo! Yeah, you did, Donksmith. We're casting Aethermage's touch. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep, we sure do, JKTorborg. We sure do. Yes, we're going to win this game. To be fair, a Green Tron player did nothing for like a million turns. I don't know how they didn't draw threats, but... You got some nice looking permanents there, opponent. Sure be a shame if someone used up that pretty Thragtusk of yours. Should that be Yearn? Yeah, probably. Aethermage only going 4 cards deep is definitely a little sketchy. Yeah, it works really nicely with Breach. If you ever thought you needed 2 Emrakuls to beat someone, boy do I have the deck for you. Two spaghetti. Breach is the second Siege Trino. Oh. We've had one, yes, but what about second Emrakul? What about 15sies? Annihilator. Uncounterable. Extra turns. God, I love those movies. Any book fans, I apologize, but I love the Lord of the Rings movies. I do. I do loathe the Harry Potter movies, and that's because I'm a huge, huge, huge fan of those books. And yes, none of this makes sense. But if Shauna's here, I do have Dune downloaded, and I'm probably going to watch it tonight and suffer. Heart of the cards, baby. You gotta believe. I know Jiggy, my combo DGen, is enjoying this deck. I want great for a Dune movie. I'm sorry, but I want great for a Dune movie. I accept nothing less than greatness. Seems like fun on the bun. Yeah, Gearhulk was a genius move. Combustible Gearhulk also could be... Yeah, thank you, Shauna. Okay, we gotta mulligan this one. Did they finally have to... They kept another 7. Must be against a neutron player or just a very lucky one. Alright, we're keeping this. We're bottoming ending and we're praying. Think Villeneuve did the best he could with the material considering the length? I don't know what you mean. Like... Should I wait till the director's cut so that maybe that version is worth watching? Because, like, the Snyder cut of Justice League was fine. I assume the theatrical cut was god-awful. It certainly seems like it was responded to that way. Had to be 2 movies. Oh, is it only half the story? Huh. That's weird. It doesn't say, like, Dune Part 1 or something, but... I don't need to do anything here. Alright, good. They cut the good dialogue in flavor of cheesy generic... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you telling me it's not written like a guy from the 1950s wrote some kind of space opera? Well, that's a shame. Wait, what is the halfway point of Dune? I don't even know what the halfway point in that story is, and I know it kind of back to front. There's no good halfway point. It's not... Oh yeah, our opponent's getting got here. I don't even know what the halfway point of Dune could be. With Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, I nailed the halfway point. I knew exactly where they were going to put it. Oh, well, this is going to just be the first book, Stiffy, and God Emperor is the right place to stop reading the Dune series. When Atreides joins the Fremen? That's not really the halfway point, but alright. Cross your fingers and toes on it. Hold on. Or what's the thing we used to do when we were kids? What's this Tron player doing? Well, they kept a 7. There we go. Wow, opponent, that sure could kill an Emrakul. Shame it probably won't, but, you know. This is what we call a bad Tron player. Dune is a good story. The rest of them... There's our Ulamog. That one. Annihilator 4, you say? Oh, yeah! Surgical extraction, my Aethermage's touch. Blessed. Yeah, sure. You got that is correct, Duncan. Ryan the Donk Smith, voice of the people, an absolute champion gentleman here. Draw an opponent, what are you doing? 1 Urza's Tower. 2 Urza's Tower. 3 Urza's Towers. Sounded like Randy Rootwall. It was just an impression. I do what I can. I just think he's a great character. He's funny. I mean, he's a real person, but 3 of a kind is much worse than a straight. But 4 of a kind, if they had 4 towers... Shauna. That's clever. The one thing from Dune that I hope is anywhere near as good as the original is the soundtrack, but it won't be. It won't be. I know already it won't be. Alright. Bottom Solitude in the dark? This is JK's list, yeah. As much as I hate the card, this deck really might want Expressive Iteration. It's okay, it'll all be on the YouTube, Isfisha. Well, Aethermage is played on the opponent's turn, Toboggan, and it doesn't... It doesn't return until the end of your turn. No. JK, because there's pitch elementals. You have pitch elementals. Pitch elementals help Expressive Iteration be great. It could even help them be great again if it needed to. Song Mad Treachery. Okay, so we're against Belcher, by the way, which is terrifying. Can't you only ephemerate from hand? Ephemerate, yes, but pitch for these? You can do that from exile. So they're going to recross, and then we counter their... what's it called? The Fury, Fire, Birth from Fire, Flame from Fire. It seems fine. Yeah, the Miracle thing. The Miracle thing. Yeah, whatever that. Is recross more dangerous? It depends on if they have their 1 Pact of Negation in hand already or not. And how clever they are with how they stack their deck. Reforge the Soul, thank you. Yeah, Reforge. What was the other movie I wanted to watch that I downloaded? It was Dune and something, but I can't remember what it was. Well, unless they read Sodex Primer, right? I assume anyone who reads Sodex Primer should be about as good as they can be at playing Belcher. So there's the one pact. There's 2 Reforge the Souls. Aethermage's Touch was on top of my library. I can't keep it right now. I can if Counterspell buys me enough time. Alright. We're going to keep it. They already have 2 Belchers in hand. Yeah, I didn't count, but... But if I hit an Emrakul with the Aethermage's Touch after the turn where I counter the... So this is what they revealed. One ritual, 2 ritual, 3 ritual, 4 ritual, 5 ritual, 6 ritual, 7 ritual. Okay, so they could have a maximum of 1 ritual in hand. Yeah, they play 4 Belchers. No, there's 3 here. There's only 1 in their hand. I don't think they can have enough rituals to go off this turn. And if they hard cast Belcher next turn, we get to Aethermage's Touch and then attack them. So we should be okay. I didn't see the pact though. That's the concern I have. No, I did. Okay. It's okay, Barbecue Hoss. If I was doing this right, I would have paid closer attention and potentially been able to do the same. But okay. Did I create this list? I did not, but the creator of this list is here with us. Silver 73519. That's JKTorborg. Master of many things janky and some things not so janky. Okay, just start casting Belcher. All right. Everyone put your hands together and prage. Full miss. Oh my god. All right. Oh, Cathar Commando? Yeah. Cathar Commando is probably an okay. I like what you got. All right, we got to mulligan this. There you go. Oh shit, we have all the prismatics in. They are not good. But we're just gonna mull that. So that's perfect. Like this is gonna go to the bottom. That's the yeah. Hulk? No, I'm keeping the Hulk. I'm shipping the Prismatic Ending. Oh, maybe we ship the Hulk. Why cut Fury over Solitude? Is better cut Solitude since Fury hits for 3 and can be cast through Blood Moon. Maybe. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, we'll keep the Prismatic. I'm bad. I'm wrong. You know what? It may have been correct to keep Fury over Solitude. Honestly, this matchup is bad for us for the reason it's bad for a lot of people, which is that you don't have enough stack-based interaction to... Yeah, exactly. Like, I would board them all out, but I don't have enough things to board in, right? That's the real problem. Basic maybe off Flooded? What? Prismari fixes our Blood Moon mana a bit, potentially. Well, we're keeping Prismari no matter what, because Prismari is like card selection and ramp and like everything this deck needs to be doing in almost all situations, right? Maybe I could get an island. Oh, when fetching? I just want my colors set up. Like, if we get Blood Moon, we're probably going to die. Like, that's just what it is, right? So, yeah, we might be fine here. We'll see. Kind of depends on how conservative they are. Greased for 3 tokens, Pog. I like greased. 1 greased weasel, please. Freaker. See you, bud. Good luck with the 1 chip. Yeah. Thanks, bud. Oh, shit, that's tomorrow. Get your votes in, people. Exclamation point 1 chip. Tell me what I'm playing. Oh, Prismari is going to help, for sure. I'm going to use it right now. Emmy to bottom? Oh, you mean shuffle in. Ah, I should have shuffled in. Yeah, I did it wrong. I just did this wrong. That's all that happened there. I just did it wrong. Yeah. I was like, it's just getting discarded. And it's like, yeah, it gets discarded into the deck. Because this deck has 4 of them and I didn't, yeah, it's fine. I just, yeah. Yeah, we want it to go down to 1 touch for sure, but I should have discarded the Emrakul. Can I remove that one? Yes? Yeah, got it. Yeah, also draw Breach. No, that's what I was banking on. That was the reason I kept it JKTorborg, is because I could have top deck Breach there. I think one of the things, though, that we're finding as we've been going through this league is the Ulamogs should be main deck, and maybe there should even be 4 of them. Resolves. Well, it's just like, if you're going to play touch, you want to maximize touch. If I hit Gearhulk there... You've got to be kidding me. Alright. That's on me because of Hall of the Storm Giants. If it hadn't been Hall of the Storm Giants, we would have been okay there. If it hadn't been Hall of the Storm Giants, we would have been okay. Oh, I'll be right back in 1 second. Yeah. Ayo! No! Get it! Yes! Yeah, we really haven't faced a lot of creature matchups. We crushed the Death Shadow deck, which was hilarious. Yeah, I know, JKTorborg. Like, what does Karsten want? 16 for 1. Karsten wants like 20, dude. Yeah, Karsten wants over 20. Season Pyro is okay. Season Pyro could be a good ad for this deck. Alright. Kahira. Uh-oh. No, you... because you're going to draw some of them, JKTorborg. So we're just looking at the average statistic over the entire deck. Unless you want to recalculate on every single time you cast an Aethermage's Touch, right? You're saying, if you cast it in this deck, what are the odds we hit versus not hit? Well, I agree with you. Fury and Solitude are not unplayable. Does Grist come back off a living end? Let's find out. Hello. All right, hold on. Oh, there it goes. Yes? Yeah, Grist should come back. Should. I don't know, but... Touching Grief at instant speed? Well, but how are you ever going to have enough stuff to pitch to it? Like, that seems crazy to me. Not in this build. Okay, got it. Oh! Reanimator Aethermage's Touch. Now we're cooking with propane. You know, it'd be a really good card with Aethermage's Touch? Archon of Cruelty. You wouldn't be able to play any of the Eldrazi, or at least probably not. But... Okay, we're getting there. How does the Even Companion work with original Eldrazi? Only one of them? Only one of them is 12, right? Oh, you mean Gyruda? It can't pull them out of the library, I don't think. Oh, but the trigger will be on the stack. No, it works fine. Gyruda works fine with the original. How badly we need Ulamog? Pricey, not critiquing the deck. I just have a lot of the cards already except for Ulamog. Well, this deck doesn't seem to be that functional, Toboggan, so I wouldn't recommend you play it at all at the moment. But, yeah, I mean, you just need big things to throw at people. So, like, World Spine Worm would probably work fine. Gearhulk becomes a... Yeah. That's why it's in the sideboard. Okay, so I can't do anything good enough here yet. That's fine. Against blue-white control, we're probably screwed. Just because they very likely have Solitude and or Supreme Verdicts. But we can force them to fight us. And if we top deck Breach, we might be able to do it. Yeah, Living End is just... It's just the worst, Kaya. Did Grist come back, by the way? Please confirm or deny. It should, at least as far as I understand it. Dramatic Entrance. I saw someone playing Dramatic Entrance in a league the other day. Against a different streamer, not me. They Dramatic Entrance the World Spine Worm. It was amazing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I definitely saw that. All right. Doomwake with a party of 120-ish human beings. How are the Rhinos treating you, friend? I hope still well, if and when you are choosing to abuse your phenomenal cosmic power. We're casting the card Aethermage's Touch, and then we're in the final match. Can we run Bone Crusher and Seasoned Pyromancer? There aren't not great hits, but functional as interaction and filtering while helping with whiffing. Yeah, Spyro might be a good add here. There's definitely a lot to be messed with this deck. I actually like Spyro a lot because it could help you draw into Through the Breach and an Eldrazi. Ooh, O Batarista. Full miss. Didn't even get a counterspell out of them. Gyruda hit off of Aetherage is a redraw? Sure. Yeah, maybe it should be a Gyruda deck. Not even a Gyruda companion deck. Put Gyrudas in the main deck. I mean, we've missed a ton, but we only have 14 hits, JKTorborg. So I ran the numbers earlier, but just so we're clear, 14, 4, 1. 66%. So 2/3. So it's not, we haven't really been hitting that bad. I mean, for every league that you've had with this deck that's gone very reasonably well, this is the other side of it. Spyro would get it up. Yeah, I mean, it would at least give you... Well, and more importantly, Spyro off of Aethermage's Touch helps set you up for Through the Breach. So... Spyros and Ragavans? Well, I don't know if I want to play Ragavan, but I guess you probably should, because... Just a broken card. Have we hit all 4 Prismatic Endings against blue-white control? No. Memory Deluge. Excellent. I've given them targets. What a fool I am. If they don't jam some threat at some point soon, we're just doomed. Right, but we didn't, so... Well, I know Breach is an instant. I mean, Breach normally could sort of... You could set up with a Breach deck against a deck like Blue-White Control to put them in a spot where it was difficult for them to have, like, triple interaction. Like, that was the deal. I mean, this one is crazy likely to hit, right? We've hit, like, nothing. Oh my god, how many times? They drew 3 Prismatic Endings. They used them all on treasures. Let me try again, opponent. I promise you this time it'll be worth it. I got no words. I got no words. I got nothing. What? What can you do? Yeah, but Gearhulk's not going to resolve, right? Yeah, we have to do this first. I don't know. We're probably just dead here. They haven't had to counter anything all game. We're not dead to a Teferi. I'm just not having it. I apologize if you're here for my absolute cutthroat, top of the tier, competitive attitude. Yeah. Like, we missed on 2 Aethermage touches fully? No Solitude? No, I don't care. I don't need to kill their Solitudes, and that's the only creature they run. I mean, they have Shark tokens, but like, if we're doing anything like we're supposed to be doing, it won't matter. Yeah, everything's bad against blue-white control. This deck is terrible against blue-white control. Aethermage's touch is even generally bad against them because they have, like, Supreme Verdict. Right. Right, and the thing that beats us is a free spell. I mean, I believe you can. On your Force of Negation main build? Got it. Alright, keep this one. Is it Charm and Fawn? Alright, yeah, it's a lot of cards different. Yeah, probably Asphysia tomorrow. So whenever I start up the stream, I guess we'll start up a poll for which painfully boring deck, if that's what is winning. I don't know, let's check out my one chip, see how this is going. Doop, doop, doop. Good draw. Oh. What? The hell? What? There we go. Yeah, painfully boring. Yeah, we'll have a queue tomorrow for figuring out what that'll be, or a poll. Yikes. 25, 26 lands here. Lantern control pog. Hey! Yeah, I mean, we only missed the one. We'll be fine. It's fine. Root Maze and Ghost Quarter? So they have 8 cards in hand. I don't know. I think I'm still supposed to jam this in, but... They let it go? Wild. Oh, Fawn is great. Fawn is fantastic here. Need another blue card, but we'll get there. Don't worry about it. See? Oh my god, this hand is perfect, right? This is the deck. This is the deck right here. This right here is how you beat blue-white. Oh, we're going to try the touch. That's exactly what we're going to do, JKTorborg. Yeah. Great. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. At least we got something. Yeah. Well, that's a fury. Yes, aren't we all Tuesday? Wee! Yeah, resolves. Flame Tongue Kavu. It's an older Magic card. You wouldn't know. Boomers know. It's a great cube card, if you know what cube is. I know. Most people know Flame Tongue. The old red card, that's right. And back in the day, we had creatures that would hit themselves if you cast them on a blank Magic board. Give me an FTK and shoot itself at will, you'd say. Double Solitude. Just spewing all their good cards against us. Yes, please. Thank you. I'm gonna breach you, baby. Why no breach there? Where? On my main phase? Because I can do it at their end step and have Counterspell force up. That could be me. That is me. With the Solitudes? Well, I'm sorry. Are you telling me that I should have Solitude here? You do realize a single Fury would kill both their Solitudes, right? Like, this is kind of exactly what I wanted. Think of the flashy fun? I'm literally thinking of the flashy fun right now. Check it out. Oh, that's brutal, Bronxy. Hello. Third Solitude? Anyone? Well, we're not through yet, JKTorborg. We're not through yet. Yeah, Storm Giants would be good here. Over Silundi. How? Alright, we're gonna end step our own Aethermage's Touch. Fury. I'll take it. Oh, Zach, you should have Solitude here. Me. Oh, Solitude would be so good. Oh, we're doomed. Gonna tuck it, right? Yep. Alright, I'm off it. Alright, so 2-3, not bad at all. Let's take a look at my rebuild. Silundi Vision, get out of here. You're not making it into the new cut. So one of the matches we won was exclusively thanks to Solitude, which, you know, is whatever. I think the most important thing to look at in this deck is the difference in interaction. Isn't that too few targets? Absolutely, it's too few targets. So we got to get more. So I think I want to max out on Ulamog, honestly. I think that's the only thing that makes sense with this deck. So we got to max out on Ulamog, max out on Emrakul, and then from there we got to figure our shit out. I almost feel like what I would prefer to do with this deck. Really, like Spyro? Yeah, Spyro seems like a good idea. So I think if Remand eats it here. Could be a Chalice deck. Yeah. I definitely have thought about Chalice being a thing you could do here. The problem is you have to get up to 4 and 5 mana. It's so much. We could kind of just play this like Dylan MTG's Calibrated Blast list. And in that case, what I would do is just do something like this. Something like that. So basically, this build is setting up to like... You will hit 4 or 5 mana... And you have to just hope Why the Wrens? To make sure you hit 4 or 5 mana. I'm not building a creativity deck. I am not building a creativity deck. That's not the point. The point is that I want to guarantee that I'm hitting 4 or 5 mana every game. And I think this is the best way to do it. Oh, nice job, Kaya. What's that worth? At least 20 right now? Maybe 40 or 50? Chalice is worth a lot, right? I did not, Kaya. So, interaction gets sketch here? Yeah, I don't care. Like, I don't care about interaction. Stop caring about interaction. Let's just make a deck that actually does the thing. Is there a 1/2 CMC card that makes a treasure and does something? No. Oh, Wily Goblin? I mean, it does, but it's a 1/1. You want to play a red 1/1 that makes you a single treasure? You could. That's great, Kaya. Do you think of Summoning Trap? How cheeky is Dress Down? Very, always. Oh, it would. Yeah, you would keep the Aethermage touch creature. Not the Breach creature, but you would keep the Aethermage's touch creature. Yeah, that's way too cheeky. But you could. I'm just saying, like, I have built a... Do you want to see your other build? Sure. I've built decks like this before, and I feel like you can have one type of interaction maybe, but the problem with this deck is that Aethermage's touch just demands your hit rate be so high. Just so ludicrously high. Like, we did the math, right? In order to get over 80% to hit, and not even hit one of the good cards, just hit in general, you have to have 20 creatures in your deck. And we missed a bunch of times in that league. A bunch. Like, not a few. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll take a look at JKTorborg's list in a second, but if you are in the future on the internets, in the YouTube-verse, make sure that you go ahead and hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, tell me what you liked about this deck and its insanity, and check out any other videos you're interested in, and I'll see you there. Yeah, like, Aethermage's touch is just very, very difficult, right? Second best deck. Chromium the Mutable, okay. Loses all abilities, so this means you get to keep it. Nice. 1 Emrakul. 4 Jingataxes. Yeah, alright. Chromium. The idea with this one is you cast your nonsense off Wilderness Wreck. Oh, because it has flash. Right. When you don't hit off touch. But you only have 10 creatures, and most of them are not even good hits for the... This is nowhere near enough hits for Aethermage's touch. Well, we're not dead without Wreck, but, like, there's just no... there's just no way this is a good Aethermage's touch deck. It's not even close, right? Yeah. So I don't know what to do with that, but I will. Aethermage's touch will be in my brain, and we'll see. This was the second least worst. Yeah, I got you. All right. It's going down. Well, we just finished up